Hi, I'm Tim Jezard. I'm one of the psychologists here at Newport Counselling Psychology Service. I'm also the co-director with Kristen. I think what's drawn me to this field is that I really like meeting people. I really like getting to know people and understanding some of their issues, whether it be some of the problems they might be experiencing in their life, what their desires are, their needs, their wants, aspirations. I think I've sort of got this innate sort of ability to support people with this. The other great thing about our work is that you don't know what someone's going to talk about when they come into the room. So there's a lot of variety, there's a lot of flexibility in the role too. And I think as you become a more experienced clinician, you learn to be at ease with not knowing what's coming into the room. In my career, I've worked with a pretty diverse range of clients. So I started working in the drug and alcohol field. So a lot of these clients were mandated. So I had to really learn skills about engagement. I've also spent a lot of my time working with school-aged students, so from prep to year 12. If people are willing to be vulnerable and be brave and show that courage to do the work, which can sometimes be challenging, the rewards at the end are so much greater. So I guess my preferred clients are ones that are happy to dive in, to take some risks, and they're going to get the benefits of that, and to trust in the process. I guess a lot of clinicians talk about being eclectic, which basically means they draw on a range of approaches. CBT, or cognitive behaviour therapy, is certainly one that I use in a lot of my sessions. I also like to draw upon ACT, which is acceptance and commitment therapy. But rather than sticking to a particular defined approach, whether we call it client-centered or person-centered focus, it's really about meeting the person where they're at. And I adopt this conversational approach where I really don't like to appear as the expert in the room. What I find, and have learnt this over the years that I've been working, is that I can learn as much from a client as hopefully they can from me. The other thing that maybe makes my approach unique, I genuinely care for everyone that comes into the room. It's not just a 1 hour session or a 50-minute session. I will think about people outside of the room. I am absolutely passionate about this work, and hopefully when you're in a session with me, you'll experience that it's not just a transaction. It's absolutely not transactional for me. It's about the relationship and our ability to work well together, for me to form a strong connection with you so that we can actually do some quality work. I'm someone with a lot of energy, so I really enjoy burning that off and need to. So exercise is something that I enjoy. I like running. You might see me running around the local community. I love music. I like going to see bands. I love listening to it. I'm passionate about music, passionate about soccer as well. You're probably getting a sense of who I am. But I like to be open. I think that's how we can get to know each other. What would I do if I wasn't a psychologist? I've sort of shared that I really like travel, and I think maybe I'd like to work in travel or in the music industry, one of those two. Some of my greatest experiences in life have been traveling. For me, life is about experiences. I think it's a Maya Angelou quote. People will remember not what you said, but how you made them feel. And so I think that notion of the experience that you can provide for people, whether that's in a therapeutic session here, whether that's through providing them with food or a travel experience or listening to great music together, that's something that is really important to me.